Hey, so today I'm going to show you how to do a tattoo with one of these. Okay, so first of all, I recommend using a metal tube. If you use plastic, this back stem will bend. I'm going to use a 4 liner today. I got a silicone grommet on here. It's a little bit softer than rubber ones. Before you start, take the oil that comes with it and drop a tiny amount right into the nipple on the cam. And then just for the heck of it, take a little bit of lube and dab it right on the tip. That way you'll get a lot smoother action. And with this one, there's not a lot of torque, so you got to take advantage of every little bit you can get. Use a standard number 12 rubber band. What I do is put it over once and then cross it over the back like that. And then give it a little tug. You don't want it tight at all. In fact, you can use them without the rubber bands. If the rubber band's slowing it down too much and you're not getting your needle wobbling around, go ahead and don't use it. I prefer them though. Next, to keep this clean, we're going to take some tape and wrap it around the winding handle, create a barrier. And then just don't touch the rest of the machine while you're working. The brake right here doesn't need to be used while you're tattooing. It's just kind of for fun. Put some Coban on it. You're going to want to get all the cushioning you can because this thing is really heavy and really awkward. Okay, with this, I don't hang out a lot of needle. Like I said, it doesn't have a lot of torque. So if you hang too much needle out, it's going to snag. Okay, so to start out, what we're going to do here is wind it up. The brake is on. You can kind of use the back of your hand to go back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9.5, maybe even 9 to play it safe. That's just your starting speed, and what you're going to do is try to maintain a high speed during the entire tattoo. Today I'm going to try to do it upside down. I feel like that might make it easier to wind, so we'll give that a shot. Next thing you do, dip in your ink. Turn it on. I'm just going to freehand something real quick because I want you to be able to see how it works. Yeah, these scales are gonna look like shit, but that's all right. This is just an example. So the thing is, this thing is super heavy and super awkward. Really hard to use. So if you're not, if you're not strong, you won't be able to use it. I'm super strong, but you know, you might not be. Definitely isn't for everybody. In fact, I don't recommend most people even think about buying one of these. But if you're that 1% of people who like really weird, cool shit, this is definitely for you. Ideally, I would put a mag in, use that for the shading, but I don't really care. My legs are my scratch pad. This is my left leg. It's bare. I've been saving it, so I'm gonna fill this one in too with all kinds of junk. This is supposed to be a black rooster tail. It's kind of pathetic looking, but you get the point. My arm is already getting tired. My wrist is getting tired. I don't recommend doing a tattoo any bigger than this unless you're a maniac. I've done some big ones. I've done several that were a couple hours long, and my arm was really sore afterwards. But it's still pretty fun. I mean, ideally you're only doing this, you know, post-apocalypse. You know, you don't want to do this for your daily driver or just for no reason. But, you know, when the end of the world comes and you're doing your Mad Max thing and you got all your buddies around and you want to do some tattoos, this is going to be the best way to go. That's probably good enough.